Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Sundays with Sully. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm told if I don't do this in the first 15 to 20 seconds of the video, it's not going to get me the followers I need. So make sure to hit that like and subscribe button on YouTube and Instagram at Navtronics to stay up to date and in the know with the latest happenings in the marine industry. We are in the depths of summer, but fall boating is coming. Fall boat show season is coming. IBEX, NEMA conference, Lauderdale Boat Show. We're going to have a lot of great content, so you're going to want to make sure to give us a follow for all of that good stuff. All right, guys, so what are we talking about this week? Well, today we're going to be talking about Smart Boat, and we talked a couple videos back about the install and all of the sensor array and everything that we can do with it. Well, now we're going to dive a little bit deeper into this, and we're going to talk about some of the features you can get once you add them. In particular, in this video, we are going to be talking about our Smart Flex diesel fuel flow sensors and everything that allows us to do when you add one of these into your system. Now, this sensor is awesome because it's a very compact dual chamber, means we're getting the feed and the return in one unit, so it makes mounting a lot easier. We're using standard NEMA cables into a Smart Boat network, so wiring it up is a breeze. So it's a really great thing. So I talked about the install. You want to know more about that one, go back to a previous video, but let's talk about some of the benefits of that. When you have something like these newer MFDs, in this case, this is a Simrad display here, but it's whether your Garmin, your Raymarine, your B&Gs, any of them that are NEMA 2000, you're going to most likely be able to bring up raw engine data, in particular from things like the Smart Boat. So I've gone ahead and I've chopped together a video here. So if we do this edit and it goes and splices in here, you're going to see I have the screen grab playing here of what I've just recently gone out, and now you'll see we've got the boat, we're at idle, burning very little fuel. As we jump up to 900 RPMs, you're going to see things start to kind of settle down on the dampening right there. You're going to see I'm burning about a gallon per side on these 3208s. We're getting 3.3 miles to the gallon, and we've got a range of around 700 miles. Great for trawler speeds. But as we go ahead and we bring those RPMs up, now we see our fuel burn go up, our fuel economy go down, our instant range, because this is a Simrad feature, we can see what our range is as our range is going down. And as we go ahead and we continue to bring those RPMs up, we can start to kind of tweak through this and see where is the boat most happy. Again, at 1300 RPMs, it's not going that much faster, but we're certainly burning a lot more fuel than we were 300 RPMs back. So it gives us a great chance to dial that in right there. And then as we go ahead and we start to bring our RPMs up in the range there into that 1600 range, you start to see now we're burning 8, 9, 10 gallons an hour, somewhere around in there as this kind of dampens out, and you start to see our range go down, our fuel economy go down. So if you're trying to plan a trip, this is some great information to have. And then we go ahead and now we bring this back up and we go, hey, let's see what we do at 1900, and then we can also, as we bring these RPMs up, we can start to mess with our trim tabs, see how does that affect our speed and our performance as well. And then what we can do is we can start to push it a little further and a little further here. As you see in this video, you see now we're burning, almost 20 gallons an hour at 1900 RPMs. And now we can start to see, okay, what do we need to do? How can we improve these things? And then you're going to see the RPMs are going to start to increase here. And as those RPMs start to increase, obviously, we're going to see more fuel burn with that. But with that fuel burn comes speed. Does our range really go down that much more? We're going to be able to get somewhere a lot quicker now because we've increased our speed. We're at 14 and 15 knots. So we really can start to play with those things when we have this. So we've got that feature there. The other really cool feature you can do with the Smart Boat, like I talked about, guys, is you can set it up. This is my performance page that you guys just saw, where I can dial a boat in and figure out what my fuel burn ratios are. But I can also set up an engine page like this, where I have my exhaust temperatures, my engine room temperatures, my gearbox temperatures, my fuel rate. I can put as much or as little data as I want onto this page as I start to tweak with things and figure things out and get them dialed in. So this is not exclusive just to Simrad. Like I said, every manufacturer is going to handle how they do this a little differently as far as setting up pages and making pages for things. but it is in there. It is all part of the NEMA 2000 PGN, and this is all thanks to Smart Boat technology from Airmar. Just having those fuel flow senders in there, all of a sudden now we're going to get all this extra data in there. You start adding in some temperature thermistor senders, and you can start to do a bunch of other things with it, like we talked about in that previous video. So if you guys want to know any more about this, go check out Airmar Technologies, and they've got a whole lot of info on the Smart Boat, or leave it down below in the comments, or reach out to us, sales@navtronics.com. We'd love to talk to you guys about this. And I don't know what we've got in store next week, but in the meantime, I'm going to enjoy this awesome weather we're finally getting up here in Maine, and hit the water. So I will see you guys next week with something new, something cool, something bitchin'. In the meantime, make sure to give us a follow. Stay up to date and in the know at Navtronics, and we'll see you next week. Peace.